Good morning. It is Thursday, February 16th, 2023. I am Rock Daniels. Welcome to a new edition of Lexington Water Cooler News for all your news, weather, and sports right here in Lexington, Kentucky. Central Kentucky is where it's at. So, in weather today, it's raining outside. I mean, it's coming down hard. The high's going to be 66, the low's 32. The sun rose at 7:26 this morning. It's going to set at 6:17 p.m. So, in a basketball game that felt like a showdown between bubble teams, the Kentucky Wildcats managed to top out with a 71-68 victory over the Mississippi State Bulldogs. The win, their first Quad 1 victory, was crucial in putting them back in the NCAA tournament discussion. Now, despite the absences of guards C.J. Fredrick and Sahvir Wheeler, the Wildcats rallied behind the star power of big man Oscar Tshiebwe, who scored 18 points and made 11 rebounds. Now, head coach John Calipari praised the team's grit and their refusal to lose, citing the importance of this mentality for the Wildcats' success. So the team also needs to get healthy, though. With the return of Fredrick and Wheeler, it's very uncertain. All right, Kentucky Senator Jimmy Higdon has introduced Senate Bill 129, which proposes guidelines for the use of automated license plate readers by police departments, local governments, and homeowners associations. Now, the bill requires data from these readers to be kept for no longer than 90 days unless it's being used in a felony prosecution or is subject to subpoena. Now, the sale of recorded images or data is prohibited, and the data can only be made available to law enforcement agencies or when subpoenaed. Now, Higdon's main concern is to ensure that vehicle data is not sold to third parties, and homeowners associations are included in the bill to prevent any misuse of the data. The bill aims to regulate the technology, which some privacy advocates say allows the police to paint an intimate portrait of drivers' lives. Now, a patchwork of policies currently exists in individual police departments in Kentucky and southern Indiana, with some having no rules at all. All right? Well, a celebration was held at the Dunbar Community Center in downtown Lexington off Upper Street to mark the 100th year anniversary. Originally, the first all-black high school in Lexington, the building housed students for several decades, including notable individuals such as State Representative George Brown and the late S.T. Toach. Although the school closed in 1967 due to desegregation, it was repurposed as the Dunbar Community Center, offering recreational programs for the youth and a place for adults to interact. The center preserves tradition while adapting to meet the needs of future generations. Last month, the gym hosted a historic basketball game between Paul Lawrence Dunbar and Madison Central High Schools. All right, Lieutenant Thomasina Grider, was made history on Tuesday as the Lexington Police Department's first female African-American lieutenant. She's super nice. I've met this officer before. So, first female African-American sergeant. Congrats, Lieutenant Grider. The Hope Center is seeking $2 million in Federal American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA, funds to expand its transitional housing. The Lexington Urban County Government and Council agreed to put the proposal on the docket after the work session on Tuesday. The expansion will add 72 transitional housing units and 24 beds for homeless veterans on a separate property, providing services for employment, permanent housing, and mental health. The full council must approve the memorandum for it to take effect. The center's executive director has stated that he thinks that this plan is going to be a great thing for Lexington. All right, that does it today for another edition of Lexington Water Cooler News. Join me again tomorrow for all your latest news, weather, and sports, free of charge, sponsored by me, your realtor, Rock Daniels, and my construction company, Rock Daniels Construction. Hope you have a great day. Take care.